Do you know what time it is? We are coming off of an awesome stream last week with Christopher Kamen Lee Andros himself, which was such a uncensored live stream that I had to take some protections off because he was going all over the place. So tonight we are catching up with you guys. I haven't talked to you guys in just you guys in a while, but I have a lot of things going on, and one of the main things going on is Retromania. So a lot of you guys know that I'll be hosting panels there this weekend over there in New Braunfels, Texas. And in commemoration of that, we actually have a special guest this week. We have my friend Scott Kinney, who is the creator and mastermind behind Retromania. Everyone, welcome Scott to the live stream. How you doing,
Daniel.
man?
Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me.
Man, we got Real Life Perspective. We got Nick. We got Astronaut Ranger Sam. We got Arrow 26, Christopher Brandon. Oh, he's a new guy. So now I hope this year we get more everything news on movie and series and others. So I don't know if you've been following along, Scott, but we Power Rangers, the brand is kind of in a weird state right now. That they canceled the toy line and they canceled the show. Yeah. So it's kind of a weird time, but we are still in there. We're still talking Power Rangers. We're still talking a lot of things. But I wanted to bring you on because you're going to be my boss this weekend. So I wanted to talk to you. How did Retromania start?
Well, I've done an antique show in New Braunfels where Retromania is, for about 13 or so years.
Mm-hmm.
And it's in the convention center downtown. And it's hard to get in there. It's a very popular
Oh wow.
event center. And I believe it was in late 2020, they they had an opening or a date, which they rarely have, and I had worked with them to do another show, kind of on the fly,
Mm-hmm.
on a quick turnaround, kind of an emergency. So they called me, and I said, "Hey, I want to do like a comic and toy show," and they were like, "Yeah, great, whatever you want to do."
Mm-hmm.
So I knew I had friends here in the area, like Rich Garza, OK Chief 420. Anyone wants to look up his handle? He's a great toy dealer, vintage toys, video games.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Lives in the region, and so you know, I just started going around and meeting people in San Antonio, New Braunfels, Austin, toy collectors, toy dealers,
Yeah.
pop collectors, comic dealers. Um, So I just put a show together real fast. It was within months, 3 months. I think I threw the first Retromania together,
Oh wow. And this was in
like that,
2021.
3 or 4 months. Yeah,
This was like in 2021 or 2019.
2020. I think it was. Yeah, I think it was late 2020.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
The mask mandate had just been lifted
Okay.
the exact day of the show, actually. So it was wild. It
That's
was a
awesome.
big crowd. Yeah,
There was a lot of weird stuff kind of going on at that time with
yeah, it
gatherings and
was. It was a
stuff like
strange
that.
time. And so we didn't have any, well, we did have some guests. We had some, we started having some YouTubers. We
Mhm.
had the Game Chasers from Texas.
Okay, I remember them. Yeah.
Look up the Game Chasers on YouTube. And Eric Perez and some other folks, just some local folks. Rich Garza was a guest and also a dealer, because he's also a popular YouTuber in the video game space. Um, so it was just friends. It was really a friend con, really.
Yeah, that's
How
that. I
it
mean,
started.
that's how they start, man. Like, and then
Yeah.
they grow because I mean, like Retromania for me started last year, and it was one of those things. Like, at that time I was still a fairly new YouTuber, and I, especially after JDF had passed, I was making more of an effort to go out and meet the Rangers and meet not just Rangers but whoever I wanted to meet, right? Because like we all thought we had more time,
Mhm.
and so I like that was a perfect example. Like I want to make sure and luckily I did meet JDF before, but it was brief. But wanted to make sure I get to meet the people I want to meet, and I didn't get those opportunities. And last year, this is where it kind of started my channel with interviews, though. You had the entire space cast
Yeah.
at Retromania. Like, how did that all happen?
Well, Tracy Lynn Cruz, and Javier, her husband, they've been great to work with. And Tracy had, at our second Retromania, had just moved to San Antonio,
Mhm.
or to the area, and so she had contacted us and wanted to come to the show. And like I said, the first show we didn't have, we had just like friend guests, guys that just agreed to show up. Uh, I didn't plan on having guests because I didn't really have guests the first year. I was just going to have some friends, that people might know, uh, comic guests or YouTubers or whatever.
Mhm.
And Tracy contacted me, and then um, Sam Jones called me really on the phone. It was weird. I knew who it was because it said
That's
Sam
so
Jones.
cool, man.
Yeah, and it was on my wife's phone, and I said, she said, Sam Jones is calling me. I said, answer it. I think it might be the real Sam Jones.
Like,
And
ooh,
it
Flash
was,
Gordon's
it
calling you
was,
right there. Like,
yeah, he goes, I want to come to the show. So it was great. We had Stephanie Nadolny, um,
okay, the
from Dragon
Gohan,
Ball.
Gohan,
And
yeah.
so that's how that one went. And then Tracy said, at the close, was like, "Hey, let's put together a Space Ranger, reunion. I know a lot of them, or Javier." And so that's kind of really how it came together. Was Tracy and Javier.
So this year, is we got some more Ranger guests. But what we have this year, which is going to be really big, is we're going to have the Legend of the White Dragon. Uh, I'm sorry, Jenna Frank and Serena Vincent. I was going to say panel, but most importantly, they're going to be there. Jenna Frank and Serena Vincent. And yeah, we're going to be doing the panel on Saturday. JDF had appeared at one of your cons before, right? Before.
He Jason was our show in North Dallas.
Okay.
It was in Plano, Texas. It was Retro Expo, and he came to the very first one, which
Okay.
that was also in that was in 2021, and he was really great. Great guest. He was wanting to come back the next show we did at Retro Expo, and he couldn't. He had to cancel a last minute family emergency, and the next one we did, he came to it. So we fortunately got to have him as a guest twice, and he was real nice. Always real nice to the fans and to the staff, everybody.
Yeah.
Just a
Well,
great guy.
it's funny because I was talking to Jenna's team before I found out she was going to appear at Retromania this year, and I was like, which ones are you thinking about? And she's like, well, we're going through a list that Jason had left of people that he liked working with and loved working with, and then he made the announcement with you guys. I was like, oh, that's cool. So Jenna's appearances right now are kind of based on like who her dad had good working relationships with. So obviously you were one of them. One before we get to talking more about Retromania, do you want to talk that we are having Forever Yellow this year? Also, like we had said, Serena Vincent and Tracy Lynn Cruz will be there, but Deborah Estelle Phillips, Time Force Yellow Katie. That is a rare appearance. That is a good book. She does not do many cons at all. So before we talk about that, in celebration of Forever Yellow panel, guys, I know a lot of you guys are in the comments, and I will get to a lot of you guys' comments, but we will have a giveaway tonight at the end of the stream. And in celebration of that, Forever Yellow, I got a Trini flip head that will be given away, United States only, for because I can do shipping that way. So we'll be giving it this way at the end of the stream in commemoration of the Forever Yellow that we're having this weekend. So you have quite a bit of guests this weekend. I don't even think I loaded all the pictures on here, and I apologize for that. But first of all, I'm going to take us out of the chat here for a second. Or, you know what, I'm not going to take us out of the chat. But if everyone can see the background, who drew that? Because that background is, that image of the Yellow Ranger with Retromania logo is like so good. I love it so much.
Oh, I did that.
You did
I
this?
always, yeah,
Oh, it's so good.
I'm a graphic designer, so
Oh, yeah.
I play with the logos and stuff. And I was trying to come up with something that was GI Joe and Ranger, and it was natural to go with helmets. Sergeant Slaughter's one of our guests,
Yeah.
and he's big in GI Joe, and I wanted to do something with a hat or his logo. And I couldn't make it work with the helmet; it looked dumb, or just not good enough. And I thought, well, Snake Eyes is a helmet from Joe that everybody recognizes, so it's an easy one to just say this is GI Joe.
Yeah.
And Larry Hama's going to be there, and Larry is really the creator of all Joes. Really,
Yeah. Yeah.
Snake Eyes. I don't know his specific, but he is known for writing Snake Eyes. He wrote the silent issue from the comic series, which is still famous to this day. So that's where the logo came. And then I wanted to incorporate everything, the lightning bolts, the Joe logo, which is a version of the U.S. flag.
Oh, that's smart. I get that now.
So
I love that. That's cool.
It's just a real mashup of those elements, and it's a shirt. So our VIPs will get this with their VIP ticket. They'll get a free T-shirt with their ticket. They also get a 2-day admission for Saturday and Sunday.
That's awesome.
So the shirt's really free.
I love this shirt. I think you sent it to me, and I was like, "This is awesome."
Well, I've done some shirts that have been real popular in the past. I did one in one of our Colorado shows. It was a turtle shirt, and it had katanas on it, and it was real popular. And we ran out of them. We literally ran out of them at the show. So sometimes when the shirt takes off, it's fun to see people wearing them.
It is. I would imagine so, man. Especially like when they look so good like that. Have you thought about are they selling them online after the event, possibly?
We'll they go to the VIPs first,
Yeah,
and then once all those are claimed, we'll have extras to sell at the event. They'll be limited. They won't, we won't
yeah.
have a whole lot of them, and the
Just whatever's
sizes
left.
are important,
Yeah.
because we try to get VIPs their exact size that they want, so that we reserve so many of them. But yeah, we should have some to sell too.
Awesome. And I totally get the red, white, and blue. I love this version of your logo of it. So Sergeant Slaughter is sort of like the focal point, like your first, like your first big guest that you sort of announced. How did you have you known Sergeant Slaughter, or is it sort of like a booking situation?
No, his agent is out there. You
Okay,
can contact his agent, and so I just called him. Actually, I emailed him, and then I called him, and he's real nice. He'll be there at the show. You'll meet his agent. Uh,
yeah.
so um,
So
I haven't
Scott,
worked with George before.
was that?
He's new guest. I
Oh, he's a
haven't
new guy.
worked with him before, but he's, from all what I hear, he's great with fans. So
I hear that
that's who
too.
I try to get, is people that love the fans.
That's what I hear that as well. For funny story, Scott emailed me the other day. I was like, "We need a tall chair. Do you happen to have one?"
Yeah,
And I was like, "I don't know where to get a tall chair. Like that's a thing. Like I didn't know." And then I emailed him back. I was looking through my garage and I found a tall chair. I have no idea why it's here, but it's here.
he's a big guy.
Yeah, I was thinking about that after. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so when you see him in the ring with Hulk Hogan, you realize how big he is.
Yeah, all these guys, and that guys. A lot of you guys are familiar with my group, the Countdown City Geeks, and we have obviously the Countdown City Wrestlecast, which is a section of that. Our guy Tommy, who has been on some of our live streams, and we've been on his as well, but he will be doing the panel on Sunday at 11 a.m. with Sergeant Slaughter himself. So, guys, if you're in the San Antonio area, make sure to come out for that one as well, because that is going to be awesome. Saturday at 2 p.m., we are having the Legend of the White Dragon panel. And then we are having the Power Rangers. We're having a Power Rangers meetup at my table that Scott was so nice to be able to get space for me for. So we'll start off there, because I think we'll need room to talk and do our videos and photos. And I will be for the first time ever, in a little bit of a cosplay situation there. So I won't be full on cosplay, but I'll be beginner cosplay there. I'll have a cool hoodie and a helmet that I'll be wearing. So not for the panel though, because I don't think they could hear me on the panel in the helmet. So um, you have other shows as well around the country. Where else do you have shows?
Uh, let's see. I've done Retromanias in New Braunfels, Dripping Springs, Texas, um, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Aurora, Colorado, which is near Denver, or the Denver airport,
Mm.
and also in Longmont or Boulder, Colorado. And that is my next one after New Braunfels. The weekend after, I fly to Longmont to do another Retromania there. It's not as big. My bigger show in Colorado is May 18th and 19th of this year in Aurora, and I'll have guests there. It's very similar to New Braunfels
Okay.
in terms of the number of guests and the size and everything. So if you want to visit Colorado in May, you can come to Retromania in Aurora. It's beautiful. Colorado's beautiful in the summertime if you haven't visited.
I think I have family over there. I know they're close. They're close to Denver. I want to say they're like 30 minutes southwest of
Yeah.
Denver. So that would be cool. But um, so you got Colorado, you got Dripping Springs. What made you want to like try other locations? Like, how did that start?
I do that. I was doing that with my antique shows.
Okay.
At one time I had them in 7 different states, or 9 different, no, more than that, 11 states, I think,
Oh,
all over. And so I've been kind of replicating that with Retromania. I've done it in Tulsa, Oklahoma a couple times. Um, so uh, we would like to expand, and we're looking to do that, but we're also looking to build up our shows that already exist, because what's nice about Retromania in New Braunfels is there's a lot of shows, as you know, in San Antonio.
mhm.
There's a lot of Comic Cons, there's a lot of toy shows, there's a lot of collector shows, and this one's just once a year, so we try to make it stand out
Yeah,
as a collector's event. Often when you go to a Comic Con, there's a lot of stuff in on the floor that's not as interesting anymore. It's a lot of sponsor booths,
that's true. Yeah,
and products that are duplicated a lot, like mass uh, market products from China and stuff. But what I try to do in my shows, because I call it the collectible show, is I get real vendors of merchandise that's like vintage or new. It's vintage and new, but it's deep merchandise. It's
mhm.
like a good selection, big
Yeah,
stock, so that you feel like you're going into like 20 or 30 toy stores or comic stores at the same time in one building, because that's what it ends up being. It's like 35,000 square feet of merchandise, pops, video games, Pokemon, trading cards, comic book. Well, you've been there, so you've seen it. It's
yeah.
just all over the place. T-shirts, posters.
What
Uh,
I enjoyed about Retromania last year was because I go to a lot of toy shows and collector shows and stuff like that, and when you go to cons and cons as well, the prices are always, there's a con price and there's a store price, right?
yeah,
And at your show it was store price, which I was
yeah,
like, I could have bought, like, for example, there was Roger Velasco last year from Power Rangers in Space. His figure, had it been at another con that was there, it would have been $45, even though it was retailing at $20 at that time. When I got to the show there, it was $23. And I was like, that's totally, because that's what I pay with tax anyways. So
yeah,
it's like, and it was $23 out the gate. So I was like, oh my gosh, like this was so good. And that was a kiss on a lot of things, like old, because I don't know if you tell, but I like toys and stuff like that. So
yeah,
there's a lot of old Megazord stuff there as well. And I was like, vintage stuff is, and most of the time you go to cons, it's eBay prices plus 20. And it was just like below eBay price. And I was like, oh, I was having a hard time not spending money at the last one because it was just kind of flying out. So I did get some pieces there, which is enjoyable. And you sold out of vendor space this year, is that correct?
oh, we always sell out.
Oh, that's awesome.
We don't overprice our spaces, so that we can get the good dealers in there and fill it. We want people to have an experience when they go in there that they're not going to have any place else. So it we try really hard to make the shopping experience so unique that it sets the show apart from the other shows, and that's the difference. And in Texas, it's very competitive in the
Yeah,
con game. So you
yeah,
have to have an identity, and our identity is it's about the collector's market. We're going to have Beckett and CBCS Comics there
awesome.
uh, this coming weekend. They'll be doing our COAs. So if you get a Sergeant Slaughter autograph on your pop, they're going to be able to do a $10 COA for you. That will increase the value of it. You'll get a number and an online certificate and all that stuff. Um, they'll also be taking comic grading. They're offering a free 9.8 pre-screen on comics. So if you think you have a high-end comic that you want to consider have grading that you think is valuable, or you want to keep, in a slab, they're going to offer that free. You can come up and say, hey, do you think this would get a 9.8? And they'll tell you, hey, yeah, I think so. Or no, not worth it. It's not going to be. So that'll be cool. That'll be free at
That's
the show
awesome.
as well.
That's awesome, man. Um, well, we're gonna have a lot to talk about probably later on. You are going to we talked, and you are also going to be on the Star Wars Stuff podcast on Tuesday. So if anybody wants to come in and talk about his love of Star Wars, which is probably could add another hour to this stream. And then on Thursday, you're going to be on WrestleCast, Countdown City WrestleCast as well, and we will talk about Sergeant Slaughter and get the word out there as well. I wanted to say, man, like I had I think Retromania was my first like big situation as like a YouTuber last year. It was so nice. It was such a good way to meet the celebrities, because not only that, but like your celebrities aren't hidden behind a screen or a tent or anything like that. So they're very approachable. I can tell, by the person you are, you try to get um, people that are like you said, like are good to the fans, and great with them as well. So I appreciate that, and thank you for letting me come last year and interview all the In Space Rangers. It helped my channel. At that time I had like 700 subs, and we're getting close to 4,000 now, and
Oh, great.
it started with Retromania. So
Good.
I want to thank you for that as well. We have some people in the chat that I know are going to be there. Az is going to be there. Robert is going to be there.
Hey
He already
guys.
said, I think he already bought your VIP package too, because he has. I don't know if you see him on the last one. He had that big poster with like a million Power Rangers signatures
Yeah,
on it.
yeah. I think I saw a photo of that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that dude has some insane collections. And I know. Let's see who else is gonna. See ones else in the chat. Someone came in. I know one of my buddies. I'll say Oliver Queen will be there, and I know a certain Blue Ranger will be there too, cosplayers. So that'll be great, man. I don't want to keep you, man. Thank you for coming on tonight, and thank you for Retromania. I will see you this weekend. And guys, remember the guest for Retromania in New Braunfels, and especially if you're watching the replay this weekend, we are having Jenna Frank will be there on Saturday. Serena Vincent will be there on Saturday and Sunday. We will have the Legend of the White Dragon panel on Saturday. We will have Deborah Estelle Phillips from Time Force, who, again, this is a rare appearance. I know people are traveling around Texas right now to come get this signature. I think the last time she did a con was like what, in 2021, something like that. She doesn't do them often. So maybe even before that. And then, of course, we're going to have the Forever Yellow panel on Sunday at 2 p.m. Tracy has printed out, I think she posted on everyone, but she let us know that she had printed out new photos for the Forever Yellow that
Yeah,
she's going to have
exclusive
there.
print. Yeah, it'll be great.
So I
I'm
saw
gonna
them.
get one of those. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get one too, because they look good. I even, well, yeah, I was like, these look good. And I was like, yeah, but I want to thank you for coming on tonight. Anytime you want to come on, just let me know.
Okay.
We'll have you on, dude. All right.
Sounds great. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Have a good night.
See you at the show.
See you there. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope all of you guys see all you guys at Retromania that can go. I'm gonna catch up with the chat here, because I know a lot of us are. We'll see who we got here tonight. We got Real Life Perspective, Nick Tillett. We got Astronaut Ranger saying. We got Arrow 26 Studios. We got Christopher Brandon, Josh Odebree. Thank you all for being here. I know you guys were all talking about Astronaut Ranger saying. Random person this gets out. Oh my gosh, LeBron Fett is here as well. Guys, I know all of you guys tell me all the time you guys want to come to Retromania, come to Texas. We have a lot of amazing things, and we have a lot of amazing things going on this year. So Retromania is going to be the first big Cosby this weekend at New Braunfels at the convention center, and I'll see you guys there. But I know everyone wants to talk about the state of the toys that are going on, and especially the recent video that I had. So let me see 1 second. Um, let's see. All right, thank you guys. All right, so the biggest thing that we have or not the biggest thing, but one of the things that happened last week was the White Ranger. It again, this is not a licensed product, so it is actually called Albino Tiger, and it's coming from Toys Battalion. But it looks like pretty good. Like, this is definitely the movie version that is pre Falcon, because there's Falcon coin after that. So if you see, this is almost has the Tiger coin right there. So it looks pretty good. Everything looks good. The armor looks really good. What's a little bit different here is just the back of it. The back looks super weird. So yeah, Hold on. Go. Sorry to chat. Random person, get this out. The legacy is nerd is very. Oh, thank you. What's up, Patrick? Man, how you doing, man? Christian Wilson said he'll be there. I'll be there as well. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I think I met most of you guys there last year. Like we started seeing each other like at this one. We'll love to get all three autographs. I agree, man. I know Robert's gonna get them. Amanda Crest says I'm hoping to get Power Rangers actors in Lexington. That'd be cool. Sorry about that. How's everyone tonight? Go support Legacy and Nerd. Thank you. Albino Tiger Power. Oh yes, the name. I am doing good. Hey Paul, how you doing? I don't know if you're talking to me or someone from the chat, but I'm doing good. Thank you. I could do without the abs. I didn't even. Oh, you're right. I don't even think I noticed the abs. Yeah, I didn't notice them at all. Good call. Okay. It's the adult diaper White Ranger toy. Yeah. That part looks weird. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Sean Metal, hey Legacy, how are you? I'm doing good, man. How are you doing? Yeah, I have Jenna for a custom Funko that was made signed. Yeah, I remember seeing that. Did she posted it? Did you get another one? Because I think you made two, right? You had two made and you gave her one. That was really cool. I remember she had that on her table like all weekend. You should come to Chicago Comic Con. Me come to Chicago Comic Con? Oh, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome to be able to travel. I would love that. Hello, Legacy. Hello, Daniel, and happy MLK Junior Day. Hope everyone's weekend as well. Happy MLK Junior Day to you as well, Don Ranger Power. Appreciate you being here. William Griffith, waiting to get my. Did you order one? That's awesome. I have a crush on Tracy Lynn Cruz. I mean, like, who doesn't? Be honest, I really want to get Tracy Lynn Cruz on here. That is like really one of my goals. So hopefully this year we can make that happen. We got Andros on. Now we need Ashley. So, but yes. Oh, the other figure, we're also going to have Albino Ninja. This one looks pretty good, except there's something in the back again. Now we got the Ninjetti version. This is from the movie because they didn't have like the face mask in the movie. They had this hooded part as well. And this one does have the Falcon coin. I think it looks really good from this standpoint. That face is a little off, but you know what? That's okay because I can deal with the face being a little off because we don't want to run into like obviously like likeness issues, and it's okay. And like I think it's okay. It's good enough to be Jason David Frank, and I'm okay with this face sculpt of it. Yeah, I had two mates. She got one, and I got one. I was hoping to get a White Ranger form, but well, I'm sure I think she's going to be in Houston later on, so you might want to check that as well. Yeah, who doesn't? Hope it warms up a little Saturday. I think it will be, at least a little bit. Won't be freezing. I don't think it'll still be cold. I would like a Time Force yellow autograph. Me too. Hey, what's up, Roadhog? Hey, nerd, how you doing? Doing on this fine winter day? I am cold. I'll tell you, I'm cold. I still need to hang up that piece that you made me because I'm realizing that now as you're in the chat. I've been busy. I'm sorry, guys. Like I know we had the Chris live stream last week, and I had gotten like super sick, like right after Christmas, and then after that, everyone else got sick. And I won't say that it's my fault because we all had a different sick, so it wasn't necessarily my fault. So, yeah, but that wasn't all me. But also, I want to remind you guys at the end of this stream, we will be giving away this Yellow Ranger in honor of the Forever Yellow panel that I'll be doing this weekend because of Scott from Retromania, who has been kind enough to invite me to do the panel. So we'll be giving away at the end of this stream. So I want to remind you guys since we're at the 30-minute mark. Wanda says, I'm back now. Wanda, don't worry about that. I know you're busy. Better than most Hasbro faces. You know, yes and no. That first White Ranger head sculpt was good. I say I like it. If you do, let me know. I have a signed agent poster of her that you would like. I think I showed it to you. I think you showed it to me as well. Yeah. Tracy is the sweetest person. I agree. She is so awesome. I've met her twice now, but kind of three times as I had to work the Saturday, Sunday of the Cadabricon panel, which was really cool. But yeah, both those figures are really good. Yeah, pretty sure everyone was sick at one point here lately. I agree. The face does look a little off. I agree. It does look off. Now, looks okay. I think both these figures look amazing facing forward. But look at this hair ponytail. What is going on here? It looks like a broom. Like for real? Like you went with a broom? Like that's what you did? Like come on. Oh my gosh. So again, the accessories here look amazing. Look, The head sculpt is not bad. Look at the Saba on here. Like that is not. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. Now the blade's gold, which is an artistic choice, but that's okay. I think it looks nice. The Falcon coin looks amazing. It comes with all these different hands, and it comes with the base. Like all that stuff is going good. Hey Jason, what's up, man? How you doing? I'm going pretty good. I'm excited for this weekend for Retromania. I'm gonna get to meet a bunch of Yellow Rangers, especially Serena Vincent and Deborah E. Phillips, and then Tracy again. So I'm having fun. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. David Yost and Amy Jo will be in Chicago Comic Con. I've met David Yost. I've not met Amy Jo yet. The Flying Broom, yes. Austin, what's up, man? Hey there, Dan. How you been doing? I've been doing good, man. I appreciate you coming out here tonight. I know sometimes you have to go to bed early, so I appreciate you staying up with us. So um, but yeah, I mean, these figures, I think overall they look good. I think it's just like one little thing that just kind of makes them off. Like we got the butt flap here, but everything else look here. Look, it comes with a morpher. Look at the coin, looks really good, and it's detailed on the chest. Again, the Saba looks really good. Again, it's gold instead of silver here at some places. But again, artistic choice looks fine. And you know, they can't copy every single little thing. So I think what we are getting with this with the unlicensed is not bad, and we get to 3-0. Now we are in the licensed era. So 3-0 is going to have a Zeo Team 5-pack come out. They said second quarter, but I think it is going to be up for pre-order tomorrow, either tomorrow or the next day. So you'll be able to get them to Toku Collectibles. I'm sure you'll be able to get them from Big Bag Toy Store and different places. So there'll be a 5-pack, and then they'll be done individually as well. So you can buy them in a couple of different ways. So I know a lot of people in here are going to buy this Red Zeo, which I totally anticipate. But at the same time, that gives me like we have a Green Ranger 3-0, we have a White Ranger Zeo, a White Ranger 3-0, and now we're going to have a Red Ranger Zeo 3-0. We have 3 figures for 3-0 there, Tommy. I can definitely see a Tommy 5-pack down the road with Turbo and Black Dino Thunder. 6-pack maybe with Draken, because they've already done a Draken too. So they've done a Draken as well. So that's a possibility. But I think with that, I think that's a big possibility. I also heard, and I'm pretty sure this is public knowledge. If not, I'm sure somebody has said this. I know Josh from Toku Topics has said this, but 3-0 has the license for every single Power Ranger and character that appeared. So they can do any of them. So they can go and skip and do like Omega Ranger, or they can go and skip and do Magna Defender, or they can go and skip and do Red Cosmic Fury. Like they are able to do that if they think it's going to sell well. So we can possibly be getting a lot more from 3-0. And I think they're definitely testing it out with the Zeo and the Putty that is going to be coming out and seeing how that's going. Awesome. Glad things are good. Yes, man. Appreciate you being here. When will the figures be in the store? So those first 2 ones you have to pre-order. Like you have to buy them online. These ones are going to be through, I think, select retailers. I know Big Bag Toy Store. I think Toku Collectibles is getting them, and I think some other places you can as well. But I bought my recent 3-0 through Big Bag Toy Store, so I know they'll be on there. The kind of Cobra Kai looks to those figures. Oh, I can kind of, yeah. I want to win my crush flip head. Oh man. The Zeo look really good. They do look really good. They should make PR-17 style. Those would be fantastic. I don't think that gets enough love, and I just don't know if they're going to do anything more with the movies. I mean, I don't know who even really owns that still. I don't know. I mean, I would imagine that Saban sold that to Hasbro, but does Hasbro want to bring that whole up again? It's a good question. And I think it's been getting a lot more love lately, especially with your comic, Patrick. But like just in general, I think people look back at it and look at it more favorable. But especially during a time when we're not going to get Power Rangers for a while, I think they're really thinking, we look back at that movie and they definitely took it for granted. This Blue Zeo looks really good. But the way these helmets like shine, I know they like polish them up, but we can polish them up too when we get them. Look at that. I mean, they just look so good. There's one that where he has his tauntaun, or this one. Like, this is really cool. You guys remember the Lightning Collection didn't come with them. You had to get another figure to be able to get his power weapon. So I was on Instagram, now I'm switching over. Okay, good. Yeah, I can't always see the Instagram comments. So if you're on Instagram, just join me on YouTube or Facebook, and I can see your comments there. See, I'm looking, I'm seeing the Lady Cat was there. We got Pumphrey Charlie was on Instagram. Space Ranger Reviews YT. Retromania just joined. Scott himself joined on Instagram. Countdown City Geekcast was on Instagram. I know people go in and out, but yeah. Magic Crest says, I like the Zeal figures. I like them too. I really wish LC would have hit the PR-17 figures. That would have been cool. I think it would have like made people talk for sure. Just don't show the back and keep the helmet and hood on these figures are great. I agree as well. I'm getting all 5 Zeal. So that's the thing, man. Like, should I get all of them? Like, I think that 5-pack is gonna be like $500 or more, maybe even $600. So yeah, I don't know how much it's gonna be pricey, but they look so good. And to be honest, like when do we get real high quality toys that aren't Mighty Morphin in the Power Rangers? Like, and it's never, like never. Like we get a couple of monsters, right? But like we never get these beautiful like Zeo figures. Turbo, forget Turbo. We have made SH Figure Arts have done some like high quality figures as well, but that is through the Sentai line, so you're not technically buying Power Rangers, right? But like it never happens, and it's hard to pass up something like this when it never happens. Patrick Scott, I think a third party company would totally do it hands down. Zia saying hi, hello. Austin McNeil saying, hey, yeah, I love the Zeo Ranger figures. Hopefully we'll get Morphers and more Zeo Rangers, especially Jason as the Gold Ranger. So, okay, we'll get to that in a second. Will Hasbro do more Ranger figures? I mean, eventually. I just don't know in what incarnation I think they'll be. Those are my Walmart. Or what? Which these ones? They're not even out yet. There's nowhere. Come on now. I think it's an Aku 30 would sell. I think yes, but they would have to do a limited run. If they did a limited run, say about like 2,000, I think it would sell very, very well. Hope they complete sets and don't skip around. I don't know if they'll. I don't know. Like I don't know if there will be more sets. Like I really think it depends on how Zeo goes, and then they'll continue to go on. I think I'm really surprised they're doing a whole team of Zeo to start with. Like I'm really surprised about that. And for them, I think I would love for them to do more teams. It's just being realistic, but anything Zordon era and Tommy era is going to sell well. And then after that, I think we got to pick and choose, right? But especially these figures are like $120 a piece. So even if you bought individual ones, like we all know the red Tommy Zeo individually is going to sell well. A Gold Ranger would sell well. But what about blue, green, pink, and yellow? Will those sell well individually, or are those going to sell well in the 5-packs? I think they'll sell well in the 5-packs, but you got to think about like support of like demand. Like where is the demand for, for example, like a pink Super Samurai? Like where is there a demand for pink Super Samurai? So it's kind of like you got to figure out like where it works. So I need a 6-pack for sure if they make it. I think they're doing a 5-pack and they're doing individual at least. Great stream, even though I just joined it. Well, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Yeah, I moved over from IG too. Oh, awesome, the Lady Cat. Thank you. I appreciate you. I think you started following me after the Chris stream, so I appreciate you being here as well. Random, I think it says random person gets this out 1, 2, 3. I think that McFarlane figures would look like the Legacy figures. I think so too. So I think there's a real question whether the McFarlane figures are going to be just those little like 4-inch. I think they're like 3.5-inch, or are they going to be like the 7-inch figures as well? My guess is that they would do both. Like, wouldn't that be smart? They're already making them. Why just sell the little figures? Like that doesn't make sense to me. Those are on at Five Below. Like I don't know if they're at Five Below, but like they're on clearance all the time, right? So why would you sell that? Why would you sell just that? Now put that in a combination with the 7-inch figure, whether it be in the same pack or sell them individually or whatever. Then I can see that as well. But yes, these 3 zeros look amazing. I cannot like stress enough how excited they make me. Power Rangers Black, Dino Thunder Black. I could see that as well. I very much see that. Thank you. Yes, hit that like button. I appreciate you guys being here. And we're definitely going to be doing the giveaway here in about like 15 minutes or so. So, question for later on: thoughts on what's going on at Hasbro Power Rangers as a brand? Oh, my friend. Oh my gosh. Hasbro's on fire. Just let's put it that Hasbro's on fire. Hasbro, it's not just Power Rangers. Like everything. Like I think I talked about this before, but when the Marvel Legends crew is worried, that concerns me because that is their money maker. No, let's take that back. that is their most public line, their most like visible line is the Marvel Legends, right? Because we all remembered from the Hasbro earnings report, basically they said Power Rangers saved them. That was the only brand that sold, right? Yes, the weapons combined. I don't know if I got the picture of that. Yes, there you go. But yes, so I think they need to figure out what's going on internally, and then we can figure it out. I don't know what's going on with the reboot. I don't know what's going on with the line. Basically, anything that's going right now is basically going to be Disney owned. To be honest, you can fix the hair by thinning out the bottom of it, and it'll look so much better. You can, ooh, oh, that's an idea. That's an idea. I want to see. I'm sorry, I paused. I was like thinking about it. I want to see somebody do that. Now I'd be scared to do it because I think that figure's like $150. But as someone, I want to see someone do that successfully. That's a great idea. Good job. Good job on that. I'm gonna have to pass on these, not because they're not good or anything, but because I'm already poor. Dude, we're all poor, man. Inflation killed us. The price will definitely be what hurts these. They will still sell, but most can't afford them. I agree. I agree. I mean, the market, it's basically going to be who really wants them, sort of thing. I don't expect there to be a lot of sets made, you know? I'd pay for the Jungle Fury Ranger, especially the Wolf Ranger. The Wolf Ranger would be cool. I would like that. I agree. Lunar Wolf. Zeo is my favorite as well. Need the rest of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I'm getting green and white. Uh, Again, like I have so much Mighty Morphin stuff. Like it's hard for me to keep buying different versions of Mighty Morphin. They need to do Psycho Red Helmet, but after yellow and black ones, though. I'll see if we get to them. If they make Gold Zeo, I'll sell my kidney to get it. Just kidding, maybe. So okay, we'll skip on. Hold on. Let me go to this next one. So they put up this teaser, and everybody was like, "We're getting a Gold Ranger Zeo staff," and everybody was like, "No." You look in the description. There is a Gold Ranger Zeo coming. It's going to be an individual release. It's not going to be part of the team pack. This blue will sell if Steve gives you the pitch at his gimmick table. Oh, I hope not 4-inch. Yeah, I hope not 4-inch either. My gold collection needs it. I'm here to. Someone's got me to say that. What is it? What was that Five Below? I'm just saying, for example. I don't think I've been missing my Five Below. Hasbro needs to make more morphers. Hasbro needs to make more stuff in general. Hasbro equals dumpster fire. Yep. Ray Mandacosta, what's up, man? How you doing? I do wig styling. I can do a tutorial. That's smart. If you can afford this and you're willing to do that to your figure, you should totally film it because I know a lot of people are complaining about it and a lot of people want to get it at the same time. So could us fans help out the Power Rangers franchise? Absolutely. You do it by watching it on Netflix. You do by running up the views on YouTube. You do by buying whatever merch you can, what you're able to do. That is how you support the franchise, and that's how you keep it moving forward. Money, views, impressions, reach, all sells, right? I totally agree with you guys. They definitely need to make more morphers and weapons and stuff from the Power Rangers franchise. I just want the yellow and black helmet. Is that too much to ask for? Apparently it is. I mean, like, I thought the Yellow Ranger helmet was going to come out during Once and Always, or at least a little bit after, right? And like, it seems to be like 2023 was the year of yellow, right? They had the yellow daggers come out. They had all these Yellow Rangers come out. They had RPM, Lost Galaxy, SPD. I can't even. They had another Yellow Ranger Trini come out. Like there was a crap load of yellow that came out. Where was the helmet? Totally agree. It's been made. I know it's been made. It's been produced. Don't know where it is. Diecast metals too. Depends on the thing. Depends on it. You said if Troy, especially for Power Ranger for Power Coins. I need 2 of the Zeo Lightning collection. I need pink and green. Ooh, I haven't seen green in a long time. I'm gonna check that out. I want the blue Zeo one. I know. They need to make Green Ranger helmet too. Yeah, I mean they do. And will they make them? I don't know. So in about 10 minutes, guys, we'll be doing the Forever Yellow giveaway. We're gonna be giving away this Trini figure, United States only. Yeah, so we'll be doing this tonight. The I think it was Sarah that won the last giveaway. I'm gonna get it out to you. I was so busy. I still have your stuff here. But and then we had a freeze. So I'm gonna get it out to. I'm trying to get out this week. If not, I'll get it out Monday. And whoever wins this as well. We still need the Power Bow and Power Axe to finish the full scale Power Blaster. I totally agree. And where we heard that the HasLab was coming. I heard the HasLab was coming, and it's not here. But then again, I didn't want it to be in December, and I thought people were still going to be recovering in January from Christmas. So if they were to announce a HasLab, I would want it to be in February, which is coming up. Oh, I heard the baby crying. Okay, she's getting her. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure she was getting her. My bad. I'm sorry. We came so close to having all the power weapons. Hopefully it still happens. Watching episodes on the official Power Rangers channel on YouTube helps too. Those watch hours add up and track exactly. That's exactly it. Yeah, they track how much they're doing. So if there's a surge and the surge continues on, like they're gonna see like people are watching, people want this, and it's gonna come back. I totally agree. Hasbro needs to make better decisions. I don't need a crossover with Cobra Kai. Street Fighter made sense, but Ken Kami are terrible. I was not happy with the Cobra Kai figures. Like I stayed mostly positive about the Lightning collection because I wanted you guys know me. Like I try to spread positivity, but at the same time, if I don't like something, I'm gonna say I don't like it. And I said I don't like it. Only figure I did like was the Skull Putty. I thought that was really cool. The rest of them, I wasn't, and I got two of them. I got the Daniel LaRusso and the Samantha LaRusso figures, but I got them for like $10 on clearance, and that was the only way I was gonna get them. So I was so happy with that. James, what's up, buddy? How you been, man? I have green Zeo I could part with in box. Ooh, get with James, very trusted seller. I've never said that on here. James is a completely trusted seller. So if somebody needs to get with him, get with him. I condone that. Okay. Oh, so Tanya here got one of the Legacy of Nerd t-shirts. She I know that I really appreciate you. I know you're in Australia, so I know that was really hard for you to do. So I appreciate you doing it. Someday I'll be in a position where worldwide is not going to be an issue, and someday I will. So I just need the yellow MPR Yellow Ranger figure. That one's on Amazon for like $23. So yeah, I need 4 of the Mighty Morphin Green, Black, Blue, and White Rangers Lightning collections. That white one's pricey now. Hey Lexi, if you come to Power Morphicon, I'll give you an autograph picture of Shadow Orca Ranger. Well, that's awesome, man. I saw your helmet. It's really cool. Hope that Hasbro can give us what fans want. Well, I do too. I did like the putty figure too. I see, like it looked good. It looked good. I'm glad I got them on clearance. Daniel and Johnny fix. I haven't gotten the Johnny one. I saw it on clearance on Hasbro Pulse, but yeah, Ranger Collector 95 on Instagram. That's what I'm saying. Oh, it jumped off. We suspect automated behavior on your account. I don't know what that is. Okay, so we'll do that. Okay, another big thing. So I know we're talking about Retromania, but guys, I've been working very closely with Nostalgicon, and yeah, we got Walter Jones coming to San Antonio in May. So that is something that I was helping make that happen, and I was able to help make that happen. Thank you to Nostalgicon for trusting me in my decision, trusting me in my advice on bringing Walter here. So, guys, last week I was happy to announce with NostalgiaCon, we are bringing Walter E. Jones to San Antonio, May 10th through 12th. He'll be there all 3 days. I will be hosting the Power Rangers panel at NostalgiaCon as well. But more to announce. Yeah, because like I said, Power Rangers panel, so it's not going to be. Well, that's all I'm gonna say. So, but yes, that was such a cool thing. NostalgiaCon added me as a collaborator on the post, so it's like my post too, which was really cool. So, the green and white Ranger figures are so expensive. I agree. I have 3. So, what are Toys 6 scale Ranger figures? Yeah, someone asked about that in the video that I put out. What about them? And I did it again tonight. One, we don't have enough time to talk about it tonight. And 2, I totally forgot about them. I think I'm going to make a video on that too. So I'm going to talk about that. I have 3 of the 5 need Daniel and his daughter figures. Yep. Oh, no worries. I'm so excited about this. They got Zeo Gold coming to you, and it looks perfect. Bet. I hope to meet Walter and David in April at Con. That's 2 hours away from me. Awesome. If Hasbro Pulse actually listened to fans and gave us what we want, then the Power Rangers brand would be profitable and not lose profits with clearance sales. So they have not lost profits with clearance sales. So I think that's one interesting thing to talk about. And I'll talk about that before we move because we got like 4 minutes before we do the giveaway. So what we got on clearance doesn't affect Hasbro. Okay. So what Ross got and Ollie's got, they bought off of pallets from Target, Walmart, GameStop, all that stuff. They didn't buy it from Hasbro. Okay. So everything that it was already paid full price from Target, Walmart, GameStop, all that stuff, they were already paid full price for all those items, and they didn't sell. And Target and Walmart and GameStop wanted to make some profit on them, so they sold them in pallets to Ross. So Hasbro didn't not lose profits on this clearance sale because they already made their money when Target ordered them and Walmart ordered them, when GameStop ordered them. Okay, where they will lose profits is in the future when the Target and Walmart and GameStop don't order as much product. That's how they're going to lose profits, but not just because of Power Rangers. For all of them, because we saw Legends, Star Wars, we saw them all in there on Ross. Okay, um, so yeah, that's going to affect the future. I totally agree, but not in the way we think it is. Hasbro is sinking ship and the company is standing around licking windows. I was told Daniel won a hip hop keto contest to help get Walter for Nostalgia Con. Yes, yes, I won a hip hop keto contest. I no longer have legs. That's my legs don't work anymore because of that. That's good to know. Thanks for clarifying. No, no problem, man. And I think it's going to affect the future, but it didn't affect it now because Power Rangers in the last earning report was the only brand to actually help make money for Hasbro because all the other brands didn't do well. That they specifically said Power Rangers and Peppa Pig were the two brands that helped the most offset the loss from last quarter. Of course, we'll find out the next quarter soon. Zach back in black. My Target has no Power Rangers figures. That's the thing. Lightning Collection is disappearing off the shelves. That's what I hear at Target. I'll be honest, I haven't been to Target in a while. But with no releases, why do they need to be on the shelves? They're just gonna end up at Ollie's or Ross. That's what's gonna happen. I'm going for NostalgiaCon. I'll be driving from El Paso, Texas, and I pre-ordered the Black Shield Ranger from 3-0. Should be shipped out by the time I go see him. Awesome, dude. That's amazing, man. I'll be there. Stop on my booth, man. Christian Wilson. Always Peppa Pig. Never doubt the pig. Never doubt the pig. I hope to see Walter at Chicago Con. What Power Rangers makes sense with Peppa Pig? Never doubt the pig. Never doubt the pig. All right, so we got. Oh yeah, I just want to talk about. We had Christopher Kamen Lee on the live stream last week. It was really amazing. I had to basically turn it on adult settings because he was uncensored in every sense of the way. But it was a great interview. I love talking to him. We're already talking about him coming back. What do you guys want Andros to come back? Talk more Power Rangers, just hang out maybe with a guest, somebody with that's going to be with him in Blood on the Grid. Let me know what you guys think about that. Oh yes. So at Retromania this weekend, we are debuting the Legacy of Nerd cosplay team. This is the thing I have been working on for about 3 months now, maybe 4 months. And I have gotten with some trusted individuals, and we are going to start as a team of 4. We are going to add people. Right now, I am going to keep it local here in San Antonio area. People that I can see. We want to take pictures with whoever wants to come and take pictures with us. We want to do more roll calls. We want to do TikToks, all that fun stuff. But they're going to help me be a presence here in San Antonio. We're going to have a lot of fun things that we're going to be doing. So, guys, make sure to go follow the Legacy of Nerd cosplay team. I'm sorry, Legacy of Nerd cosplay team on Instagram. And yeah, we'll be hanging out there. Guys, just a reminder to come out to this weekend, Retromania in New Braunfels, January 20th to 21st. We're going to have amazing guests there. Just to remind you who's going to be there, we're going to have Jenna Frank. We're going to have Serena Vincent. Then we're going to have the Legend of the White Dragon panel on Saturday with my friends there. And then we're going to have Deborah Estelle Phillips. And it's messing up. Oh, let me get back to my sorry about that. Deborah Estelle Phillips, which is a rare appearance. So if I know this is hard time to travel, but especially if you're in the Texas area and you're able to get to New Braunfels, this is a rare appearance. Like I already know some people from Houston that are coming from Austin. Like make it a point. And of course, I will be hosting the Forever Yellow panel on on Sunday at 2 p.m. And we'll have those 3 lovely, beautiful women there on stage with me, which will totally be so easy and not hard to do at all. So now we are at 9:31, which means it is time for the Forever Yellow giveaway. So again, we are going to be giving away this. You know what? Let me stop sharing. Stop screen. Okay, we'll be giving away this Yellow Ranger Trini Hasbro version flip head. We're giving this away to the United States only, guys. Um, and all you got to do, as long as you're United States, put in the comments hashtag yellow. And if you want this training, hashtag yellow. Start putting the comments. So let me go through the comments right here. I know I messed up. Peppa Pig. My Walmart only has Dino Fury Red, Dino Charge Pink, Zeo. They're way behind. Yep. Bring the him back. Bring Chris back. It's a god awful cartoon. I've never actually watched it. Bring on Patrick David if possible. That'd be funny. I think Peppa Pig and Power Rangers would look weird. That'd be interesting. Power Rangers are always going to be my favorites of all time. Chris is always welcome, in my opinion. Chris was one of my favorites of your guests. Awesome. Thank you. Chris is awesome. Andros, like I didn't know. I like Andros. I still hope for Fig Zero figures of Omega Rangers in space range dimension. That'd be really cool. That'd be really cool. Good luck, everyone. Giveaway time. Giveaway time. Hashtag yellow. Hashtag yellow. Let's put that in the comments for as long as United States will do that. Giveaway my crush. Good luck, everyone. James, what's up? Random person. Amanda Chris. Milady. Robert Nave. Sean Meadow. Tyler Pickard. Josh. Jason. Daniel Roadhog, Tyler Pickard, Mark Sal. We got 23 entries so far. Pretty good. Christopher Brandon, Suicide Ram, LeBron Fett, that Power Rangers guy, Christian Weller, Joseph King, Wanda Santana. We got William Griffith, Marcy, Ray Manda Costa, Jason, Arrow 26 Studios, and random person this gets out. I think pretty much everyone entered. See, we got 23 entries. We're going to give it about another minute if you guys want to enter. Hashtag yellow, and you get, as long as you're United States only, get a chance at this Trini figure. Thank you, right there. So, I think it's already been a minute. So, all right, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get to share the screen for transparency. Let me give that share screen. All right, we got 23 entries. We are going to draw in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 24. Go. Someone snuck in real quick. Carlos Garcia. Smart. Smart. Who is our winner today? Our winner is Milady Cat. Congratulations for winning the Yellow Ranger Trini flip head. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, we had a freeze this week, and then I have the Retromania this weekend. So just give me about a week to send it out, or maybe possibly 2 weeks. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be nice. I will get it to everyone. Everyone that wins gets their stuff. I promise. Just sometimes I get super busy. I apologize. But yes, congratulations to Milady Cat, who is a new follower from last week from Chris. So thank you for being here. Most importantly. All right, guys, that is going to be the end of our stream tonight. I'd like to thank Scott Kinney for jumping on tonight and talking about Retromania and bringing Retromania here in this area, which is awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Take your time. Life is more important. Yeah, it's mostly like my 1-year-old and my job. Yeah. So, but I will get it to you. I promise everyone gets their giveaways. I know I don't make people like send pictures or make posts. I don't feel like I want, like, I know people aren't always comfortable with that, but everybody gets their stuff. So people that want, I always, if you could just attest to that, you get your stuff. So I want to thank you guys for all being here. AZ, random person gets this out. William Griffith, Sean Meadow, Arrow 26, LeBron Fed, Carlos Garcia, everyone, congratulations to Milady Cat for winning tonight's giveaway. Austin McNeil, Tyler Pickard, General Kenobi's Bunker, Roadhog, Jason, Robert Nave, Daniel of Texas, Christopher Brandon, Ranger Restoration Repair, Amanda Kress, Arrow 26 Studios, LeBron Fett, Austin McNeil, James Erdeline, thank you for being here, buddy, man. I appreciate you. Jason 82, Wanda, Suicide Ram, Mark Sal, Tyler Pickard, I think I said Tyler Pickard, Sean Meadow, Johnny Monetto, thank you for being here. All you guys, 17 Samurai Spirited and Ray Manda Costa, thank you for being here. Thank you all you guys for being here tonight. I really appreciate you guys. I'm sorry I didn't get content out for like 2 weeks, and I know some people were asking if I'm okay. Like, well, kind of getting okay, but yes, I appreciate you guys being so supportive, for creating such a good community around here, and a positive one at that. I know there's always a lot of toxic things around the fandom, but I like to think here we all come here, we have a fun time, and we're positive. So I want to thank you guys all for being here tonight, and y'all know what time it is. It's morphin' time.